I think it's important that we talk about being behind our black women. Being behind. I said behind for a reason. We got to be behind them, man. Yeah, they got to lead the way, man. We've got other things that we bring to the table as black men, but they lead the way. You know, they've been through a lot of their stories need to be spoken about. You know, I don't like talking about black women and talking about strength. It's enough. It's enough. Let them revel in their brilliance. They ooze that. But I think that's a conversation for another time anyway. But when we're talking about blackness, I think it's impossible to not talk about black women. They are literally the nucleus of
Facts.
being black. Without them, there is no us.
Yeah.
A woman gave birth to all of us. So how the hell can we not dismiss? Because a lot of people don't dismiss them. They just don't speak about them. Dismiss kind of has like a negative thing about it. Some people don't know. But when we're talking about blackness,
Our first love.
they're the ones, they taught you about love. They told you what love was when you didn't understand what love was. You felt it. You feel me? They're the most important people in the world. More important than anything else. And for whatever reason, they're at the bottom of the barrel. That's disgusting, man. But it's up to us too, right? And like, you know, earlier on, off camera, we spoke about fighting internal battles. Let us fight our internal battles. Externals can't tell us about what's going on in our house. Do you know what I mean? If we've got issues within the community, family feud stay within the family. We'll sort out what we need to sort out. Let the other people... Black women are very important, probably the most important. Without them, there isn't us. But signing off on that.
So yeah, just to add a few more things that, you know, we can do to improve mental health, solutions, etc. I think it's very important to have the right counsel. You know, I always like to go back to the Bible where it speaks about having the right counsel. You know, like having friends that you can rely on, having reliable friends, having a brother, you know, that you can speak to, that you can open up to, you know, because not everyone's got that. So I think it's very important as like black people to find people that we can trust, because like you said earlier as well, many black men have tried to open up and maybe had a negative experience that has caused them to just internalize a lot of stuff. And then what happens one day ended up exploding. You know, a lot of young black men, you know, I see, they got a lot of anger. They got a lot of anger. And then they end up exploding, whether that be in school, whether that be acting out outside, being part of like wanting to prove a point. So I think like it's just very important for us to find that love and show, you know, love to each other first.
I totally agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that came from a deep place as well. Like,
Yeah, I
you
felt
really
that.
meant what you was talking about. Yeah.
No, it's facts, bro. But in terms of solutions, have you got any other things you want to mention before we move on?
No, I feel like, we're definitely going to get into this on another episode because, I mentioned representation, I mentioned...
Having the right people around you.
And community as well. So I think, we can definitely be stronger as a community and...
And let's not forget prayer.
Yeah, prayer is important.
You know, we need to
prayer, coming together.
Yeah, definitely. I think also just being comfortable in feeling uncomfortable at times as well. I think having uncomfortable conversations, you know, creating safe spaces for each and every one of our friends and ourselves as well. Like, I think that's just a cycle that will keep going. If everybody says to themselves they're going to create a safe space, as a black person, you need it. You need it. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be there for your other person, because the battles that they're going through outside of this safe space that we've got here, sometimes they can't even put it into words. But when they come here, it's like, okay, cool, this is where I feel like I can be me again. Allow them to be themselves, you know. And I think it's very important for us to grow that way as well. So creating those safe havens, creating those conversations that, do you know what, they could start off as uncomfortable, but aren't you tired of being the uncomfortable ones in those situations? I'm tired of being uncomfortable in circumstances that I've been put in because I'm the minority. No, you have to be comfortable now. If people want to feel uncomfortable, let them feel uncomfortable. But as a black person, you can't be uncomfortable no more. It's done now. You feel me?